Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Steve here. So I wanted to bring a knife video to you guys about something that I'm really liking. So last year I did a video on the Dpx Hest 2.0. Talked about how much I love this knife. Nice big burly titanium frame lock, G10 scale. Great knife, great knife. But this video is actually not about this knife. This video is about its little brother. This is the Dpx Hest F Urban. Awesome little blade. This knife is going right now for $200 on the website, $205 to be exact. And I just wanted to go over some stuff about it. And so if there's, I haven't really seen many videos on this. There's a few, but most of them, if not all of them, are on the full titanium version. So I wanted to give you guys just a look at this one here. So, Dpx Hest. Dpx Gear is the company who makes it, and the gentleman who is in charge is Robert Young Pelton, I think it is. You know, they make a very good knife. A lot of people, when they came out with this knife, the first version had some flaws with it. So they came out with the 2.0, and then there were some locks issues. Now I think they have it pretty much dialed in. This knife is phenomenal, and it's pretty dang smooth. So this here. So the big difference, this blade is made in the USA. That's one of the big differences. So you can see Dpx Gear USA right there. This one here is made in Italy by Lion Steel. You know, they're known to have softer titanium, and I think that's why this was getting bashed around for. But if you like your American-made blades like me, there's this guy here now. So 154 cm steel for the blade itself. Titanium slab on this side, and then you do have this black G10. Texture is pretty dang good. It's not terrible. It won't eat up the pants of your pocket, which is good. Flip it over. Pocket clip does say Hest, which stands for Hostile Environment Survival Tool. One thing I don't like about this, and this one has the same thing, is actually all this writing. It's like the website or something like that. This actually, I can show you with this one. It has like the website on it. Not a fan of that. I don't mind the made in the USA stamp, but other than that, leave that stuff off, I would say. But the big thing about Hest, and a lot of people either like it or they don't, is that this has a lot of gimmicks to it. To me, personally, I love the gimmicks. It's actually pretty much the reason why I carry this all the time, opposed to other knives. So, for example, I'll just go over a lot of them. So on the blade, we do have a bottle opener notch. Also can be used to wave the knife open. So that works great as a bottle opener. I see a lot of people, when it comes to opening bottles with this knife, a lot of pictures at least, they have it open. And they flip it over, and they crack it open. If the lock were to fail, which I really don't think it would, when you're doing that bottle, this slipped, that's going to go right in your hand. That's a bad day. So I suggest you close it, and how I do it is I close it, flip it over, and then pop it like that. The other thing, the jimping here, this is a wire stripper as well. Very functional as jimping. But another thing that I see a lot of people do, or say at least, is when they use this, they're just putting the wire in here and they're trying to rip it out, and they're saying that it's not working. It's not meant to be used like that. The way you're supposed to take it, you have your blade open and you're going to twist the wire on it like that, just to create a little crease in the tubing of the wire. Then you put it in here, and when you strip it, it takes it off. So that's what's on the blade. Something else on the body of it is this. So it does have a standard hex bit driver. Will fit the standard size. You put that in it and it will be stopped by the pocket clip so it won't fall out. That's good if you're doing some quick repairs and you have this on you. You can use this. Good for handles of your pistol or anything like that. And another big thing, a really big reason why I carry it, and I never really thought about this until I started carrying the other, the Hest 2.0, is the bottle opener. Or not the bottle opener, I'm sorry, the glass breaker, I apologize. You know, I was thinking about it, so I work in a hospital surrounding, and there was a car accident actually right across from the hospital. And I was talking to the EMT who was helping with the accident, and he was saying he used I think he had a Benchmade triage, and he used the glass breaker on the triage to break open the window. And I started thinking, you know, if something were to happen, it'd be awesome to have this this glass breaker for that situation, to be able to, you know, help your life, more or less save your life. So I started carrying this more because I was thinking, if that situation ever occurred, then I have that glass breaker. Also the titanium lock bar. This has a steel insert, and if we open up, this is the bigger version. But that's one big difference, and that's one thing I hope that they do bring to this. Now, I've never had an issue with this with this lock bar. This thing is solid as a rock still, and I've used it. I do wish that there was a stainless steel insert. They corrected this with this version. So now we do get that stainless steel insert, which is also a over travel stop. So when you push it, you can't overextend it at all, which is awesome. This does run on ball bearings, which is fantastic. So it is nice and smooth. I middle flick this open and I can do it with ease. Bigger one runs off of nylon washers. So next, I want to just bring you guys some size comparisons, because a lot of people don't realize how small this is. I know when I got it, I certainly didn't know how small it was until I got it in hand, and I do still like it. I have medium-sized hands and I can get a comfortable grip on it. But just for size comparison, Big Brother, and you can see it is a little bit smaller, not terribly, but a little bit. Take that out of the way. Para 2. This will be a good demonstration. Everyone knows the size of a Para 2 because I think everyone in the world who loves knives has one. So there you go. It goes right in between it. Blade length, though, cutting edge is just a little bit shorter, so nothing terribly different. But another big one that I want to size it up to is this Spyderco Dragonfly. So as you can tell, compared to this knife, it is a pretty small knife. So it is bigger than the Dragonfly, don't get me wrong, but definitely shows that it is a smaller blade. And then lastly, my Sage. And this is probably the one that comes closest. So you can see, handle's a little bit bigger on the Sage, but when it comes to cutting edge, line that up, they are identical, I would say. Maybe a little bit more on the Hest. So, guys, if you're looking for a Dpx Hest, but you didn't want the line steel version because it may be softer titanium, and you want American-made knives, this right here is definitely a good option. I would suggest getting this. I love it. All right, guys. Take care.